Hello once again, audience. When we left off, I had just gotten to chapter 5. And then, yeah, the last stream I did before this was, played Monster Hunter Rise for the first time. And I actually had, like, 3 people join me. And one of them even talked in chat, so it was an epic moment. Thanks to a little shout out I got from somebody who lives in my community. So yeah. We're seeing some new heights for Zombie Key. That's 3 viewers on a YouTube stream. I know, I don't want to toot my own horn or anything, but I'm getting kind of famous. I'm kind of a big deal around these parts now. I'm sure your grandma's even heard of me at this point, like, you know what I mean? Probably should hit the start button. I'm like barely ready to do the stream. I just told myself that I gotta play the game, and then here I am. But, you know what? Fuck it. I guess I'm ready as I need to be. Yeah. So, I haven't quit vaping yet. Everybody type L in chat, I know. I don't even know if I've mentioned it. Probably at least once. I'm gonna try to quit vaping. Because I don't like going all the time. So I'm not gonna go for it yet. I wanted to. I was about to go for it. I was say I'm gonna quit and then go for it. But I'll wait a second. Oh man, now I gotta remember the buttons. So me and the pig guy came through and rampaged this shit. So there's probably no reason for me to come over here. I am monkey. I was thinking about taking a shower and going to bed, but I'm just gonna play video games and take a shower in the morning before I go to work. Because it's only like 1 AM, so if I go to bed in like an hour or two, then I can still wake up and have plenty of time. Peaceful game. Monster Hunter Rise is kind of like this and it's really sad for a Monster Hunter game. For this game, it's really cool. Ah, my fucking head. Ah, son of a bitch. I don't know, when I first went to the ice area in that game, I was like, maybe it's more diverse. But oh. It's cool. Animals there and stuff. I don't know. There is a new Monster Hunters though that they're working on. I think it's called the Wilds or Wildlands or some shit. I don't know. But I really hope that it's a lot like Monster Hunter World and not like Monster Hunter Rise. Because World and then Iceborne was amazing, and then the DLC after Iceborne was like a free one that they just added, which was like the Gilded Lands, which had like a little bit of everything and all these other bosses in it. And it was super cool. Sorry, I'm ranting about a different game, but I done playing it. I really like Monster Hunter. Like really. There's a lot of games in the world, but I'm gonna put it probably in my top 10. But Rise is not good. Rise ain't coming close. What am I hitting? Shoop. Nothing. Dude, this headset, I need to get a new one, dude, for real. because it falls and it pushes my glasses into my ear. I'm gonna like saw my ear off. I can feel my pulse so effectively right here. I think people typically do like the neck. But if you just did it right here for me, you're like, yep, you got a pulse. Chapter 5. I'm kind of worried about Chapter 5. Everything's on fire, and there's a lot of assholes here. Know what I mean, chat? Put that shit right there. Well, maybe not right there, but maybe right like there. Ooh. Sorry, I need a second here. Again, like I said, I wasn't really ready. I'm getting ready. Oh, my mic is moving. I got some organic lemonade. I don't know how it's organic. I guess they just don't put stuff on the lemons, I guess. Or something. Hey, this guy's you.
Out of nowhere,
That shit
the
bit a little
whole
bit.
mountain was infested with those stinking corpses. Some coffin carts blocked all the passes up, burning everything in their path.
What
You
a
think
bunch of
clever?
cunts, huh?
How about you find a way to destroy them, eh?
I'm pretty clever. I am a monkey compared
They're
to you.
called
You're
five
just
element
a horse or
carts,
something.
an evil and powerful invention of the king's son. I'm afraid they're not only guarding the passes. Trust me, there's more to it.
But more to it. There better not be. I gotta beat this game, Chad. I'm committed. I want to make a playthrough on YouTube. It's gonna be so long because I streamed like the whole thing, well, almost the whole thing. Some of them were. There's a short period of time where or like 1 or 2 times where I didn't stream it. So I've streamed pretty much the whole thing. And then 1 or 2 times where I streamed it on Twitch accidentally. I think I might have actually got some viewers on Twitch, but I figured I'd come back here because it saves the videos. You guys could see my reactions to this game. Okay. I guess he could stay there for now. I guess he's gonna ass blast me. I'm getting him, guys. This is really hard to say, honestly. I don't know if I'm gonna get him. jumped up there. You think we're gonna get him, guys? Oh, we almost did that time. Can I turn into him now? Shit, I'm sorry, chat. I know we're only like 10 minutes in, but I gotta go piss. Be right back.
I told you I wasn't ready.
Hello once again, audience. When we left off, I didn't really do fuck. I killed one enemy. And it was a tough one. I mean, if you happen to saw that, then you know damn well it was not a tough one. And then I got completely sidetracked and just walked away. And then I completely forgot I was even streaming because I was looking at something. Anyways, we're gonna get back into it now. I wanna blow my load out of my nose real quick and spit. Turn my El estúpido. Wombo wombo. This place stinks. Stinks like shit. That's how that made me feel. Made me feel all zen, all my insides, all zen. Wukong. Part of me doesn't know if I want to keep streaming games. I mean, don't get me wrong. I definitely want to keep streaming games, especially like competitive games. But when it comes to story games, would it be better for me just to like edit out all the me being a dumbass? Probably. Is the stream better for people who are actually interested in watching the whole thing unedited raw? Yeah. But who wants to do that? There's a lot of better content out there. You'd only want to do that if you were really into my content and wanted to see older stuff. You know what I mean? So, after I do this game, I'll probably try to do the next one in a video format. One game that I may or may not finish, and me and Kelly were playing at the same time, was Bioshock 1. Made it decently far through that game, and I have it all recorded and saved. But I haven't gone back since I've uploaded all. Well, I haven't uploaded those clips, but I saved them all to a hard drive. So I mean, that honestly is like fast-paced enough of a game, and me and Callie both doing it, where like there wouldn't need to be as much editing in that one. Game like this, I do a lot of it alone. Blah 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 blah. It's pretty boring. You know what I mean? Like. Especially this stream in particular. It's late at night, I'm tired, blah blah blah. It's been 40 minutes and I've literally walked up the hill. Like I'm pretty sure I came from right down there. And then went over there and there was an asshole. And then I came up here somehow. Through the hill. And around the hill. And now I'm here again. So it's like, I haven't made it very far for 40 minutes. To be fair, I got sidetracked, walk away, and it's tired, sleepy, and I've just been yapping standing here. But this isn't very fun to watch. You know what I mean? The whole content part of this is just me. Because the video is doing nothing. So there's really no reason to even stay at this point. Which is why, again, I'll probably do the next game not in stream form. Streams are just too raw, especially considering I don't have any viewers on stream, and I'm trying to do this as a way of uploading my playthrough. Well, could do it with less time. This stream playlist is going to be long when I finally get back to it. There's a monster hanging from that tree. They needed to make his feet more or less animated. Maybe they only have a couple models, so they didn't really need the feet to be that animated. But, or maybe they can't move. Maybe the legs are one stiff thing, but I'm sure they could probably bend at the knee. I mean, action figures made out of plastic can bend at the knee. So a video game could hopefully bend at the freaking knee, but you'd want his ankles to bend too, and just make his stiff feet. That way it looks like he's holding on to that. But right now it just looks like he's floating because you can see his foot moving. I want to be a game maker, dude. But this is like so foreign to me. It's something I've never even tried. Like, okay, it's one thing to have a flat ground and then learn how to make this guy swing. And he wouldn't even look like this. It'd just be like a circle. I've seen videos on like steps to do, but obviously I still have to learn how to like code everything. Or at least learn coding to the point where I could at least put a circle and make him swing and jump and then go from there. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do that one day. 'Cause I've been playing games my whole life. Spooky music, spooky sound. Bum-ba-dum. That was a really spooky sound effect. I almost wanted to grab my controller and turn around. Alright, confession, I just picked it up. You try being a guy who yaps all the time. One thing nice about this is I feel like even though there's nobody here, the camera's here, and I feel like I'm talking to somebody. And having that feeling is nice because I'm very ADD. And sometimes when I don't feel like I'm talking to somebody, and if I'm just sitting here bored like this, like where I'm not actually playing, then I feel like I'm just like, like damn near going insane or something. But here I can kind of like vent out my thoughts. This bitch empty. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, gross, he pooed. That asshole just ruined everything. have multiple of me too. Craft weapons, huh? I can become a huge poison build if I get this shit. Which is probably what I'll do. This area looks big and possibly bossy. What do you guys think, chat? Is there gonna be a boss over here? I wish I actually had a chat. That way I could ask that question, and then like answers would come up. And they could all be like, why is he hiding his mic for? Or his freaking camera for? Maybe I'm gross. Yep. Oh, he's naked. Sake. Oh yeah, I was like, why am I here? Um... Oh. Hold up, we gotta go back to the scroll and say what's up to my home dog diggities. Like, you know what I mean? All the quiet me getting my shit around would be like kind of better if I just like cut all the lame out and was like, oh yeah, look at me now. I made a poison build.
May Lord Lao illuminate your path. This is what my ceaseless toil finally yields. Were it not for you, brave one, I wouldn't pursue this profitless thing. from within to ascend. Seek from without to craft pills. A wondrous marvel of the universe. Many are bent on seeking shortcuts, hence pill making came to be.
Dewdrops, honey brew, sheep. You have a sharp sight, young friend.
Yeah, I just don't know, like, is it even worth it to upgrade these? This is literally the first one you spawn with. And this is when you find in, like, chapter 2. And then this is, like, the first one you spawn with. I don't even know, man.
Remember, young friend, a sip makes one tipsy, many sips make you hammered.
So right now my immobilize is really good.
With no one else around. What the?
And it's gonna stay really good even if I swap his armor off, but it'll just make it slightly worse. Like my current set, additional damage to enemies upon crashing their mobilization. And when I crash it, it massively reduces the cooldown. So I immobilize the fuck out of people a lot. I do a shit ton of damage to them. I do a shit ton of damage all the time.
Armor and arms. Just ask and there you are.
So significantly increases. So this just makes me do more attack while poisoned.
You'd risk your fur with those bits of scrap.
This just makes the enemy get poisoned. So they're... If I'm poisoned, then they get poisoned. If I'm poisoned, then I do more damage. This can increase poison damage. This increases attack. So more damage from immobilizing and use immobilize more often, or poison them and myself. Wait, that's the only thing, is now I have to find a way to poison myself. Uno momento, por favor. Alright. Sorry about that, chat. I have a lizard. I have a leopard gecko. I've had him for a long time. I'm trying to remember exactly how long. I think it was like roughly 13 years or something. And I think they can live longer, but he's just seemingly very old. His legs are kind of curled up. He typically has a super fat tail that he stores all of his like fat in, his body fat. Super skinny right now. He shed like a couple weeks ago, but some of the stuff over his face never came off. And it's kind of like up under his lip and stuff, and I've been trying to kind of get it, but I didn't, and he started shedding again. And now he's got like 2 layers thick of shit on his face. So like the one eye is open, but like his like face and like right eye is all covered. And his tail is all covered. And his curled up limbs are like covered. And I've tried helping him, but it's like you can't really like pull it off. Like I've tried, but and he's I think he's blind. It's been so hard for him to see his food. I've been using tweezers for the past year. And now I'm literally just waving shit around right in front of his face. I've tried to feed him like 10 times today. And he hasn't seen it. And I put it right on his face. I touch it on his mouth where the skin's not. And sometimes I put it right on the front where the skin is. But he's just like, get it out of my face every time. I'm trying to like, I've tried picking off his skin like multiple times today, but it's just not like to a point where I can get it. He hasn't eaten now for honestly like 4 or 5 days. I think this might even be day 5 or night 4. I don't know, either way. Night 4 or night 5. From when the last time I got him to eat something. I was giving him these little like wax worm looking things. They kind of look like caterpillars, but they're not fuzzy. They kind of look like maggots in a way. I don't know. Well, maggots are kind of more gross. It's just, they look like little baby insects. I don't know. They wiggle around and they're worms. And I pick them up with tweezers. And hell, I used to get him to eat like freaking 10 of those bad boys because they're not very big compared to like crickets. But for the longest time, he'd get down like 4 a day. I give him like a couple in the morning and he'd start turning them away. But now I can't get him to get a single one. So I was trying to feed him. And old boy's been crawling around like crazy. And it's kind of scary to see him with like crawling around like crazy. For him not eating. And him just completely refusing. Like, I just tried to feed him like, if I didn't, I had my mic muted, but if I would have left it unmuted, you would have heard me like, come on, Geico, get the fucking worm, like. Because when I talk to him, he can kind of feel the vibrations, and it's louder. Like right now I'm talking, but when I get up in the cage and look down in and talk, I can almost, like, I mean, like, I can hear it kind of like echo back up, so I'll be like, hey, Geico. Because he knows I'm there. Because I've always been there, you know what I mean? Like, animals raised in captivity aren't like wild lizards. Like, a wild lizard would freak out. But when I come up and just go, hey, Gecko, like, he just sits there. Like, he knows that I'm the guy who takes care of him. And that when he hears, hey, Gecko, or like, he used to look at my door, you know, I open the door. Ooh, like, I know when that motherfucker gets home, it's eating time. Or something bad to happen, maybe. Maybe he just sits there and talks to himself and plays games, and I go and lay back in my coconut. Maybe he feeds me. Probably quite, maybe even comforting. Maybe he wants to stay up when he hears my voice and sleep when I'm sleeping. Like, we're damn near on the same sleep schedule anyways. I keep him on my sleep schedule because there really is no the wild. And his schedule stays the same, at least. So, because I'm in a time zone where it changes. In like the summer, it goes like forward an hour or whatever happens, I don't know. So I just leave him on a timer so his lights stay the same so he doesn't lose that hour and go, what the fuck. Well, sometimes he did. For the longest time he did, actually, but it's a controlled environment. I just wish I could still control it. But, you know, when things get old, like, it's like weird. It's like he's trying to get it off his face. But he also, like, it's all over his arms and he can't get it off that. It's on his tail and he can't get it off. And because he's blind, it's more dangerous for me to poke and prod at him. Like, I can't go for his tail. One of the things that they do is drop their tails when they feel threatened. So, if I go up to an old blind man and start yanking on his fucking shit, he already jerks whenever I, like, touch him in the face. He's like, and I feel so bad because sometimes he jerks really hard. Like, one time I was pulling on it and I didn't think he was gonna jerk. And, because I literally, like, pulled on it a little bit and he didn't really move, and I pulled on it and he kind of, like, looked away. And I was, like, trying to get it and I, like, pulled on it a little bit. And he just went, like, boom, and just jerked and, like, hit his head in the side of the glass. And I was like, buddy, no. It's like, I'm trying to help you. It's like, you can only help for so long. And it's sad. I don't want to give up on him, and I'm not giving up on him, which is why I just went over and helped him. I tried a little bit to peel his skin off, but it's late, and I tried feeding him. There's still some food crawling around in there. I'm leaving it in there just on the hopes it crawls past him and he actually fucking wants to get for it. His water's all topped off, that way he can go, like, crawl through it and get the dry skin wet, because that helps it not be so itchy. I sprayed him in the face a lot with a water bottle, because then it gets that wet and you can get like a little free drink, and you can, because they can, like, lick their eye, so you can lick his eye. I try to feed him every time I see him lick his eye, because he always, like, in the past, like, he'd be like, I put a cricket in there and the cricket runs by and he'd be like, what was that? And then he'd be like, that was a cricket boy. You know what I mean? Like, target lock. So whenever he licks his eye, I'm like, okay, perfect timing. Look at this. And I grab it and I make it kind of like, I just go with the tweezers and I go like that past him so it looks like it runs by. Because, like, instincts kind of still kick in a little bit. And when they see the movement, they're like, wow, and they go for it. But even that doesn't work. That was like my main trick on him when he was blind. Because or as he was getting more blind, because when he wasn't completely blind, which is what I assume he is now, I could just take it, put it down on the sand pretty much, and he could like get it. But I stopped doing that because he was biting the sand and getting some sand in his mouth. So then I picked it up, could still see it, and he would be like, fucking go for it. And I have this part where there's a rock where there's like not a lot of sand on it, so I would set it there and he would bite it and not get the sand. Basically, I've tried all the tricks, and I'm giving him, the best I can. There's food, there's water, there's like, I'm trying to help him even though I can't, like, when I mean his arms are curled up, like we have arms like this, alright, and they kind of do too, except they're kind of down like this, and they go like this, and they like run around like, and then their heads are up and they go, yeah, you like that? Fucking, they do that shit, and okay, so like, yeah, imagine that. Well, his are like, take this and go, and then take like my wrist right here and go, and then take this and go, and now you just have like one curl thing leading to like a single like nub kind of. So their arm, that's what his arm looks like. So instead of it being like a full-fledged like, wow, look at how long my arm is, it's like like I got a little bit of a thing right here, but yeah. So he kind of runs around like like on like kind of like he's got like this part of it, and then like not a lot of this part, and then what he does have is all curled up. So like this, just like right there, and it's because I got him when I was young, and I'm not the best taking care of him when I was young, and I thought it would be an easy pet to take care of, which it is, but there's a simple step that I was told to do, but I'm a dumb child and didn't do it, and didn't know why I didn't do it. But basically what you do is you put like calcium on your crickets, or worms, or whatever you're feeding them, and that is like good for them, and they don't really get it if you don't get it to them. They normally get it in the wild by like licking rocks and like drinking water and just like random sources throughout the environment. So when you don't give them calcium, they don't really like grow as big, and they are kind of deformed like that. So now I give him calcium, but it was kind of too late when I fucking started doing that, and so he was already curled up. So it's hard for him to shed off his fucking arms, because his arms aren't all normal. Basically, why I'm telling you all this is, sadly enough, probably gonna lose the boy. And like right now, my screen is like all dark, kinda, mostly, you know? But there's like this red hue. Like, I don't think there's a way to make my screen like actually black right now. Let's see, what's it look like out here? Well, that kind of works when I was pausing. See how it turns like red when my screen goes black? That's gonna be gone, and that red hue is gonna be gone. And it was blue actually for the longest time. And then I got this red bulb, and I was like, fuck it. I think red actually works good for them. I hope red works good for them. I don't know, I tried Googling it. I think red is UV. Or maybe that's blue. Or maybe they're both. I don't fucking know, man. At this rate, by the time I even get a new ball, might lose the boy. It's just kind of sad. I've had him for a long time. The reason I'm not, like, super, like, because I've already had my fair share of, I'm gonna win. Because this motherfucker is the best. He plays possum really well. I have, like, sometimes when he's sleeping, he doesn't breathe for like a minute at a time. Or if he does it so subtly that I like can't even notice. There's been so many times I've seen him just laying in like asleep in some weird spot that I like never fucking would have known. Like he never normally would have slept there or whatever. And I'll like wake up and be like, oh, why is he like that? And I'll like look at him and I like he's not breathing, and then like just start crying or some shit. Like, dude, there's some fucking bug in there. Probably one of the fucking worms. So I gotta find out what wax worms turn into. I hope it's not like a moth. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? He doesn't eat all the fucking worms I put in there and they all turn into moths. I shit you not, as I was talking about all this, I just saw some flying thing go up to the top and then fall down. Like right in front of Geico too. He's kind of retarded. I'm kidding, he's not retarded. He's just old and blind. I feel so bad for him. Like prime Geico would have got that motherfucking bug. And a couple months ago Geico would probably would have seen it. And if it didn't move away, he would have like stared at it and been like, is this real? I was calling him, he acted like Joe Biden for the longest time. I shit you not. Like I was seeing memes about Joe Biden and they'd be like, Mr. President, Mr. President, what do you think about the chemicals in the water turning all the frogs gay? And he'd be like, I think that the people in the world are gonna be one of the it's one of the best things. And then when you get the anyways, that's why we need America. Because it's so great. Thank you. I would see a meme like that. That was a horrible meme, and I drew it out, and it was like, that's true. Anyways, that's how Geico was acting. Dude, literally that bug just crawled onto his head. He just, like, crawled into it. He was like, what? He's like, y'all hear something? He's so deaf and blind. I wish I could show you, but the camera isn't even, the cord's not even that long. He's not that far away, but there's just too much shit, and if I turned it... I'm not gonna turn it, I've never turned it before. Actually, that's a lie. I have turned it before. But I'm not gonna do it right now. Got so much shit over there. It's actually quite nicely stacked, but it's just so much shit. I just have a having too much shit problem. I'm not like a hoarder. I throw away shit decently often. I have like a purge sometimes where it's like, alright, that's it. Out of here, gone, skedaddle. You were cool for a while. Gone. It was nice knowing you. Skiddy. And if it's trash, I throw it away, but 9 times out of 10, I throw it in a fucking summer room that we don't touch very often. Because my brother moved out. And freaking like donate it somewhere. We had Goodwill for the longest time, but I think we found a better organization that's more doesn't make as much money off of the stuff. And it's better to go with companies that don't make as much money off of the stuff, especially if they're local.
What's fair to the eye may prove foul to...
So
You have the look, but can you prove your mettle? A fine garment obscures the heart lying beneath. You need good wares, as the budders need their guilds. The best gear for the best patron. It suits you well.
and can be upgraded.
Now you seem a proper sort. Be on your way.
Upon each successful hit with charged heavy attack, recovers health and inflicts poison bane. Take call form snakes to spit venom. Moderately increases attack, poison damage, poison damage. Maximum. Health recovery is halved, but attack is increased. Moderate on burn resistance. Is there any way I can make this one better? Hey you. I am become poison.
Such fine brew would fit your gourd well. I revel in drunken grace, but keep it from the sober's face. Good, good. This truly is the finest mortal brew. If only I could drink this with my old friends.
Okay, this is way better. The Death Stinger. Focus. Yeah, fuck the other thing I did. And maybe the peach pit.
Drink, drink. It can lead to success or failure.
I've spent my whole life. No harvest. Oh, who's there to lend me comfort?
Who's there? Who's there? Who's there to lend me comfort? Oh Lord. The Flamingo Mountain. Maximum mana, stamina, and recovery rate. There was something, but I don't remember what it was. Maybe I have to get it still. Kelly was telling me I can get all these mine cores. It'd be cool to have a lot of health with a freaking poison build. But I'd have to get rid of a decent chunk of mana and stamina or one or the other. Just for like a small little bit of health. Because those are all, I think, one mine core. Or maybe there were two. I don't know. Oh yeah, maybe I can talk to this guy now that I killed the flaming cart. Because that was so hard. It says he was here. I don't really know why it said he was here. I feel like he's probably closer to the other one. Unless I'm misremembering. I thought the other one was like right over there. But maybe it's down the hill or something, I don't know.
Out of nowhere. Oh, some coffin cart. You seem clever.
I got the first one, you got nothing for that?
They're called 5-element carts. And
Oh, there's 5, so you don't really give a shit to like kill the 5th one. What a dude. The Camp of Seasons. Wait a minute. The Hide of Ember. Give me the bead, boy. I wonder if I can go through this door. I can. There's a bunch of... What the heck, dude? I could smell something fishy was going on there. This is probably the most least eventful stream I've ever done. I'm sorry for that. And now I'm really tired, and I want to go to bed, and I know I didn't even use this new build. Well. Thanks for watching. Even though I doubt you did. So it's such a shitty stream on my part, I almost want to delete it. But I might as well leave it up. Appreciate y'all. Have a good